Good evening. I'm Mackenzie Snyder with the Nightly News, and tonight we have special guest, Aaron Miller, plant manager of the Columbus, Indiana-based manufacturer of diesel engines, Cummins Incorporated. Tonight, Aaron will discuss the newest line of Cummins diesel engines and the expansion associated with the company's latest innovation. Hi, it's so nice to have you.
Thanks for having me.
So, Aaron, to begin, can you tell us a little bit about Cummins Incorporated?
Cummins is a growing global power leader that designs, manufactures, sells, and services diesel engines around the world.
So you're a plant manager of a company that produces diesel engines. What exactly does that entail? What do you do?
I'm the plant manager of the Columbus, Indiana manufacturing site. I oversee the daily operation of the manufacturing plant. I also oversee employees, production, and efficiency, and make sure the plant is running smoothly, efficiently, and safely.
You mentioned that Cummins is growing. Is the company looking to expand?
Yes, Cummins is definitely looking to expand. Cummins is a profitable company that is hoping to continue to rise within the global market of diesel engines. With expansion, Cummins is expecting to see an increase in profits. Over the past 3 years, we have been developing a new line of high horsepower engines known as the Hedgehog line, and we're looking to select a new location to manufacture them.
What locations are being considered for the expansion?
There are currently 3 locations that are being considered: Daventry, England, Pune, India, and Seymour, Indiana.
Of all the possible locations around the globe, why are these the locations that are being considered? What factors contributed to the selection of these locations?
Well, Daventry, England is where the global business is headquartered. There have been major expansions and improvements to the Pune, India site, and Seymour, Indiana is a small town that has been home to the Cummins manufacturing facilities since 1976.
Of these locations, is there a frontrunner for the new manufacturing site?
Most definitely. At first, Pune, India emerged as the frontrunner due to the quantitative analysis, but the calculations were close enough that Daventry and Seymour were not disqualified from the competition. Cummins began to expand qualitative factors to determine the location of the new manufacturing site.
So finances were not the only factor being considered. What qualitative factors did the company place an emphasis on?
These considerations included the quality of the local schools and infrastructure, Cummins' place in the local community, and a variety of other factors.
After evaluating these factors, what conclusion did Cummins come to?
It was not an easy decision because all 3 locations both had advantages and disadvantages. But after much consideration, we have selected Seymour, Indiana as the location for the new manufacturing site.
What qualitative factors did the Seymour, Indiana site possess that allowed this location to stand apart from the others?
Our decision to select Seymour, Indiana centered primarily on our ability to invest in the local schools and infrastructure with the support from the local government. Through the improvement of the education systems, the local area will begin to notice increased levels of advancement.
Why is it important to notice increased levels of advancement in the area that is selected for the new manufacturing site?
Cummins has had its problems in the past recruiting highly qualified engineers to their respective manufacturing locations due to the absence of prestigious education systems. Oftentimes, these sought-after workers have families and are not willing to jeopardize their quality of life.
So by improving the local schools and infrastructure with support from the local government, Cummins believes that there will be noticeable advancement in the local area?
Yes.
And improving the local area will help draw qualified employees without jeopardizing their quality of life?
Yes. It is extremely important to Cummins that the manufacturing location is in a residence with prestigious school systems that attract families and well-qualified employees. Having a pool of competitively qualified employees helps to ensure Cummins' desired outcome of a sustainable and profitable manufacturing plant.
Cummins is willing to put in a huge effort to improve the local area in order to attract qualified employees and to ensure that their employees have a high standard of living. With that being said, would you say that Cummins places an emphasis on company culture?
Company culture is a huge focus of Cummins. The company takes pride in manufacturing engines that serve the varied needs of its customers worldwide, and to do that, Cummins relies on its outstanding employees. Their energy and commitment make it possible for the company to maintain a leadership position in the market it serves. Cummins also recognizes that with its role as a corporate leader comes a responsibility to help improve the communities in which employees work and live. It is a responsibility the company brings to life through its actions and the activities of its employees.
So Seymour, Indiana was selected for the new manufacturing location, in part because a strong company culture would be the easiest to attain there.
Yes. Seymour, Indiana possesses similar characteristics to Columbus, Indiana, which is where the company is headquartered. The Columbus location has a great company culture and is located in a beautiful area with prestigious school systems. Cummins believes that we will see similar outcomes in the Seymour location.
Although Cummins expects the Seymour, Indiana location to be a success, are there any risks associated with the expansion to this specific location?
Unfortunately, yes. Seymour has been targeted for closure 10 times in the last 15 years due to difficulty attracting workers to the site. This could remain an issue after expansion, as employees were primarily concerned with having to choose between living in the small town of Seymour and making the lengthy daily commute from Columbus.
Are there any solutions to mitigating this risk?
In order to hedge the risk of being unable to staff the expanded Seymour site, Cummins has focused their attention on improving the local education infrastructure. In doing so, Cummins ensures a steady source of educated labor, just as they do in Columbus.
So Cummins is aware of the risk associated with the expansion to Seymour, but are hoping for the best possible outcome. How does Cummins plan to implement a successful expansion to Seymour?
In order to begin the implementation process for this location, Cummins will need to work closely with the local government since they will be supporting this expansion. As mentioned previously, a major stipulation needed to be met by Cummins is the improvement of the local area.
So improvement of the local area will solve most of the expected issues associated with this location?
Yes, Cummins believes so. There is a second step for implementation that involves the construction of a connector road from the plant to the local highway. Currently, the site sits in a residential area, which doesn't warrant many issues because of the size of the plant. However, an enlarged plant will cause traffic issues in the surrounding areas, requiring a new access route.
Although not the most cost-effective option, do you believe this facility is the most appropriate selection based on Cummins' criteria and the implementation process?
Yes.
So the quality characteristics that allowed Seymour to stand above the others, potentially facility locations, center primarily on the ability to invest in the local infrastructure with support from the local government?
Yes. Without the support of the local government, none of this would be possible. Cummins has the ability to improve the local education systems to promote the development of educated and skilled labor in the region. Creating a future pool of talented employees is the most efficient means of ensuring the Seymour manufacturing plant is sustainable and profitable.
Well, it's been nice talking with you, Erin. I have really enjoyed learning about the expansion of Cummins Incorporated, and I look forward to witnessing the expansion and implementation of this project.
Thank you so much for having me.
That concludes tonight's Nightly News. Until next time, I'm Mackenzie Snyder.